On August 5th, 2025, an officer stops a black Land Rover. However, almost instantly, he realizes this vehicle stop isn't going to be ordinary.
Sorry? You do not consent, you do not wish to contract with me, and you don't answer questions? All right, turn your vehicle off for me.
Okay, this is cool. Right off the back, when you see that very intentional inching the window down just enough to get the voice out, sovereign citizen light goes off in my head. And if you notice, the officer is catching this because he repeats almost verbatim what the driver is saying when she pulls out her sovereign citizen card of things that I'm going to say to an officer if pulled over.
I get 94, I got a sovereign citizen. Turn your vehicle off for me. 10-4. Ma'am, can you turn your vehicle off for me? All right, listen to me. I know you don't answer questions, but you're gonna listen to what I'm gonna say. If you don't open the vehicle door and you step out and you turn the vehicle off, I'm gonna break the window and I'm gonna take you out of the vehicle and I'm gonna take you under arrest. Okay, you understand that if you don't comply with what I'm saying, you are gonna go under arrest.
If you look very closely, you can see that she's on the phone, like it's right in the middle of the officer's body cam. You can see the reflection. Almost always, sovereign citizen type people will be on the phone with someone else getting guidance, and this guidance is usually horrible.
All right, one more chance. All right, I'm gonna have her 10-15. I need 94, but she closed the windows on me. I'm gonna break the window. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle.
Kidnap me.
I'm not gonna kidnap you.
I have a fee.
Listen to me.
No.
Listen to me, ma'am. You're going about this the wrong way. You're just gonna get a citation. You're about to go to jail for resisting. You understand? So step out of the vehicle.
Okay, I don't think she meant to leave the door open, and it was a little surprise to her that the door opened. And this might have been able to end right here if the officer engages her. So I'm not sure why she left the door open. It was probably just an oversight. But if this continues this way and she's inside that vehicle, I can predict a broken window in her near future.
Ma'am, I don't want to use force against you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you
Ma'am,
finish recording, you may hang up.
I don't want to use force against you. You understand that, right?
Callback number, press 5.
Ma'am. Okay. Turn your vehicle off, ma'am.
In the mind of the sovereign citizen, they say this, I don't contract with you, because they don't believe that the officer has any authority to do the things that the officer is doing. They make the confusion between driving, which is a privilege, and their rights, which are their rights, which are two completely different things. Driving is a privilege, and there are some implied consents when you accept a driver license. But it's interesting because a lot of times sovereigns don't give licenses or don't even get licenses, but they won't give the license because that means they engage in a contract with the officer. That's why you hear this kind of legalese, if you will.
Open your vehicle door. Open your vehicle door. Step out of the vehicle. I'm breaking the window. Open the vehicle door. You are under arrest. At this point, you have no say. Open the vehicle door. Open the vehicle door. You're under arrest for resisting. Step out of the vehicle, ma'am. You are under arrest for resistance. Step out of the vehicle, ma'am. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. Step out. Step out of the vehicle. Yeah, break it. Step out of the vehicle or you're gonna get tased. Step out of the vehicle or you're gonna get tased.
You're kidnapping me.
Step out of the vehicle.
You're kidnapping me.
Step out of the vehicle. I don't want to hurt you. Step out of the vehicle and do what I say. Step out of the vehicle. Get behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. You want to play games? Now you're under arrest.
You guys are sued at all.
Yeah, that's fine.
No crime committed. Venice.
Simple as hell. You should have just complied.
You guys are screwed.
All right, man.
You're screwed.
I'm going to help you.
This is your last stand.
I'm gonna have you step up.
This
Go
is
up
your
here, bud.
last hit.
Stand up. Clear or 10?
All of you. Brand new car. You guys are
There's so much goes wrong with this. First of all, one challenge that I saw is that I heard an officer rolling code to the scene with the lights and sirens on as the officer was breaking out the window. One critique for the officers, maybe wait until the other officer gets there. I know you got the witness of your body cam, but it would be nice to have the other officer there because you never know what can happen, and having the other officer there, especially if they're that close, when you can hear the sound of their siren and they're right there, we don't let the emotion get involved.
Have a seat.
Vector 5, Stormy 1071. White female conscious breathing, operation.
sure.
The average person, I mean, even a person who's been through a lot of stressful things, getting their window broken out and ripped out of a car by the police, they would be a little amped up. This lady is super calm. So if you look at like sovereign citizens and levels, like she's not like the low tier Timu level, and she's also not like the final boss, super scared of that person level. She's kind of a mid-grade sovereign citizen. But think about the kind of madness that's going on inside someone's mind where they get ripped out of a police car and they're completely calm sitting in the back as if it's just a ride to the park.
You have her ID and
Please
stuff?
try again later. Goodbye.
All right, I got it. Passport card. Passport card.
All right, you're under arrest for resisting and whatever else. I can see what's left on the vehicle. Your vehicle's gonna get towed. You have the right to remain silent. 15 seconds, you have the right to talk to an attorney and have him present before the question. If you cannot afford an attorney, won't be able to represent before the question if you wish. Take the signing time to exercise your rights and not answer any questions or making things. Do you understand each other's rights that I explained to you? All right. Got rescue coming to check your cuts. Then after that, going to jail.
So she has a valid Florida license. I don't know where it's at.
Unreal.
So here the officer is saying that she has a valid Florida license, but she only carried a passport card. The reason a lot of times sirens won't carry their license with them is because if they give an officer their license, that means to them they're engaged in a contract, and they don't engage in contracts with what they believe is an unauthorized force of people who are operating on the roadways, which is how they often look at the police.
Hey, how's it going? She's in here. She just had probably glass rash from getting her outside the vehicle. Rescue can check you out. This has nothing to do with your constitutional rights. It's up to you to refuse.
What's hurting you right now?
Nothing.
Nothing's hurting. Can I take a look at your back? I'm just worried. You got some glasses and you got some scratches and stuff going on. How you feeling? You
Fine.
short of breath or?
No.
Okay. You were right with me just taking some vitals and.
No, you don't need to.
You don't need to?
I don't wish to consent.
Okay.
I don't want to
All right.
contract with you.
No,
Okay.
I understand. No, that's fine. You don't have any medical problems you need us to evaluate you for or check out? Okay.
Good.
All right. Do you mind giving me your first name? Your name at all, or?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. I'll talk to the officers then to get a little bit of information.
It's really interesting when you watch someone that's this committed. And again, she to me is for sure mid-tier. She's not final boss. She's not Timu. However, this I do not contract. They feel like it's a force field that they place around themselves, because if you engage in any way, their mind thinking is that now I've accepted the fact that I'm engaged in a contract and I have to abide by your rules, regulations, and laws. One thing I would give it to her, I don't think that this is wise in any way, shape, or form, but I'll give it to her. She's committed.
Documentation says if driver is owner sees tag,
Exactly.
correct?
Yeah, so we can't take it because I think her husband is, but she's not the register owner.
She's not a registered owner on the
No.
vehicle.
All right, your vehicle's being towed by Talon, and the firearm that's in the car is gonna go to Venice Police. You can recover it after you get out of jail.
Think about this. They recover a firearm inside of the vehicle. The female states that you're kidnapping me. The weird, scary connection that could be made is that if you are not contracting, you do not believe the officer is a legal person conducting legal business, is there the leap from a sovereign that they could utilize their firearm to stop this kidnapping? That argument has been made in the past. So while there might be some laughing and jovial moments when discussing this matter, they're incredibly serious because there have been some sovereign situations where there have been officers killed in line of duty.
Where's my wife? Where did you kidnap her?
Stay in the car and leave the traffic stop, please.
I'll back up 25 feet, sir.
We don't have to talk. Just go home.
Nobody gave you permission to search that
Don't
vehicle.
worry about it. Get out of the scene. That's fine. Get out of the scene and go home.
Hey, I'm out of the scene right now, buddy.
Yep, that's fine. You can record over there, across,
Yeah,
whatever
I
you
will.
want.
I will.
Just go home.
I don't have to go home. Don't
Well,
tell me what to do.
Have a good day.
This shirtless male pulls up angry, agitated, throwing around some of this same legalese. Is this the husband? I'm not 100% sure, but possibly. And how dangerous is it? Officer right to the front of the car, and we already know that there was a firearm in play in the other vehicle. Could there be a firearm in play in this vehicle? A lot of things to think about when you're dealing with these kinds of situations. It makes them very, very dangerous.
I don't answer questions, Kyle.
Yeah. Are you driving?
I don't answer questions.
I don't care.
You do not need a driver's license.
Yeah. That's why your wife's going
Personal
up.
conveyance. Hey, she'll be out really soon.
Well, I'm gonna have to stay here with my partner because I might have a second arrest. Just ignore him. Just ignore him.
You want to call out that we're with him now?
I'll be right here.
Where's the car going is what I'm asking.
Going to talent towing. We'll give her a copy of it.
Where can I pick her up at?
Sarasota County Jail.
Going back and forth with this guy is not helpful. I definitely believe they should be watching him because you never know if this could escalate. But the back and forth of, yeah, she's going to jail, I'll tow and all that. I mean, that's just ego, and that's just stuff should just be left alone. Doesn't help.
I got a feeling that was her husband because he came in hot. I was like, either this car doesn't see that we're there or he's family. Oh, since he's the owner and he's present, we can seize the tag now. Hey, your vehicle has a seize tag order.
Excuse me?
Your vehicle has a seize tag order from the state.
What's that for?
So since you're present and you're the registered owner, I'm taking your tag. Just letting you know.
Quick explanation of what's going on here. So the state has the right, if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing with your vehicle, has the right to say for an officer to take your license plate and return it to the DMV or whatever entity they want it returned to. If there's someone else driving the car, not the registered owner, a lot of times officers can't do it depending on what state you're in or jurisdiction. But because this is the registered owner, the line notes say that they can seize this tag and send it back to DMV or wherever it is that they have to send it. So that's what the officer's letting him know. This often happens when people don't pay fines or they've done something related to driving.
Put your hands on the steering wheel so we can give you paperwork. Thank you very much. I'm Officer Montanez, Venice Police Department.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry we're meeting this way.
Yeah.
It's not the way I wanted to meet you. Can you roll down the window so the officer can give you paperwork?
That window didn't go down.
She's just gonna give you paperwork. We're not interested in nothing that's in the vehicle.
Oh, it ain't my vehicle. Thank you.
Have any questions?
So that is where the vehicle's gonna be at, okay? You have any other questions for us? It's called talent towing.
What'd she get pulled over for?
Huh?
What'd she get pulled over for?
I don't have to tell you that information.
just curious.
But as long as you comply, I'm good. Expired registration for 2 years, seize tag order from the state. The only thing she had to do was give me her license. I would have given her a citation, and we would have left. She decided to make things difficult. Okay? Any other questions?
No.
All right, sir.
Appreciate it.
I will tell you your charges as soon as we get to jail, but for now, I got you for resisting without violence and failure to comply with a law enforcement officer.
And I'm getting you for assault, kidnap.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're not a sovereign citizen either. It's an oxymoron. Can't be sovereign and a slave at the same time.
Okay.
This is interesting because they don't necessarily even like that term because they do think it's an oxymoron because they will not accept that they are citizens, because if they accept they're citizens, then they must abide by the law. Because if you're sovereign, then you're sovereign for everything and you're not a citizen of anything. So it's a kind of like word salady type thing, but it's really interesting and also scary how these things work out. So this lady now has been charged with these 2 misdemeanor charges, the resisting without force and the other charge of not providing a license or whatever the other charge was. So in the future, if you are one of the people who utilizes social media to get your law information about sovereign citizens and not from a professional who's dealt with it, you're likely going to place yourself in a situation similar to this. I have never seen a sovereign citizen win at a car stop. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe.